Happy 4th of July. I'm Jay Escobar, escobarj.com. This video is what the 4th of July means to me. And I'm going to share with you 7 points because it's the 7th month and it's our Independence Day. So, first point, first reason, first thing that I'd like to share with you about what the 4th of July means to me is it means respecting and appreciating all of the men and women who sacrificed their lives so that so that I could personally enjoy the luxuries and freedoms that I have. And that's really important because they laid down their lives in the wars, in tough times. They sacrificed themselves for their generations after. And that's really important to understand and to really embody and be present in the moment with, because it helps you appreciate the country and the land that we live in and how important it is and how seriously that we take our freedoms and we don't take them for granted. And that kind of leads me to, when I think about the men and women who come before us, and I think about all the people who have died and people who have sacrificed themselves, it helps me and brings me back to remembering our founding fathers, who essentially were willing to stand up for what they truly believed in, no matter what happened. And they were so committed to that idea and that concept of freedom that they were willing to lay not only their lives, but sacrifice their families' lives, their safety, and sacrifice literally everything so that we could have a country and a land that is truly free and independent and comes together and is of the people, by the people, and for the people. And it's tough because right now our country seems disconnected and divided. And that's my next point of what the 4th of July personally means to me. Is it means being unified as a country and nation and focusing on love and giving instead of hate and division. To me, there's too much hate in the world, especially at a time like right now. And for us to be divided and so racially tempered, even though it is a problem, the fact that it seems like it's running our country right now, to me personally, shows disrespect to all the men and women of all colors and of all races who have been part of our nation, who have laid down their lives and sacrificed themselves so that we can enjoy the freedoms and the time that we're in right now and be present in the moment. And for us to be so divided over sometimes petty little things is just almost like a slap in the face to them. It's almost like taking their sacrifice in vain and taking it for granted. And that kind of leads me to my next point, which is it means loving thy neighbor as thyself. That's really what our country was, the foundation of our country is about, is loving thy neighbor as thyself. We come together as a people, as a nation, and we are of the people, by the people, and for the people. And for the people to act that way, we need to be unified as one body. We can't be focused on ourselves and playing the victim role and trying to get a free this or free that. And for me personally, this is something that I've learned semi recently, is it means to be relentless. The 4th of July, and when you factor in all the men and women and our founding fathers and the foundation of the people, by the people, and for the people, that means that we all as individuals need to be relentless about going after our goals and dreams and never giving up on our true values and what we truly desire and what we originally intended for our lives. A lot of us go through our lives living in making it through the week or the day and having a weekend and then doing it all over again and not going after what we truly desire and what our true goals and what our hearts tell us. And that's something that I've really embodied as of lately, is going after what I truly desire. And the entrepreneurial spirit of the United States. That's what our country was founded on, is entrepreneurship and philanthropy and giving and being creative and innovative and coming together and being a team as a country. And when you look at it from that perspective, one of the only logical things to conclude from that ideology is standing up for what's right, even if it's not the popular choice. You know right and wrong. You know deep down in your heart if what you're doing is right or if what you're doing is wrong. It's an instinctual thing that we all know. And there's a lot of gray area sometimes. And it's up to us to really feel with our hearts and to feel and to look at it from a perspective of a nation. And even higher than that, look at it from the perspective of a world, a higher vibrational frequency, to look at it through the lens of God or source energy or the universe or Mother Nature or whatever it is you want to call it, the higher power, to look at it through that lens. Because when you look at it through that lens, all these small, insignificant problems, while they may be small issues, if we're all coming together in unification, they shouldn't be big problems that last very long. And then last but not least, my favorite point, the 4th of July, it means joy, it means laughter, fun, fulfillment, it means family. And the most important thing out of all those things is to create lasting memories, to create love, to create happiness, to create joy. Money will never make you happy in and of itself, but money can create opportunities for lasting memories and enjoyment and fun. And so it can be a tool used to create love. And that's the whole bottom line, is so many people are greedy and have these agendas, these personal agendas that don't help anybody else but themselves. And it really just means getting back to the basics of joy, laughter, humor, fun, fulfillment, creating lasting memories, treating thy neighbor as thyself, and living a happy, fulfilled life, and giving and love. That's really the answer. So I hope that you enjoyed this different video. I hope you like my background. I love the United States. I love being a citizen of the United States, and I have a deep appreciation for the land that I live in and love. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Also visit my website. If you'd like to make a donation, all donations are appreciated. You can visit my website at escobarj.com. You can throw me a 1 spot, a 5 spot, a 10 spot, whatever it is you feel is worth the value of the information in this video or any of my other videos for that matter. And I hope that you have a fantastic 4th of July. Make sure you remember our founding fathers and the people who have sacrificed their lives so that we could live in this luxurious, beautiful present moment in 2020. And that being said, I hope you're always learning, always growing, and always pushing forward. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care.